Okay, here's what we just picked. Nice little patch of them. Now we're going to rinse them all off. Get all the pine needles and stuff off them. By the way, welcome to our humble little cave. This is our motorhome. But this is how we're going to prepare the mushrooms. What we're going to do is we're going to cut them thin. See? Just like that. Put them in this bowl right here. I'll go on this side. Cut it like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw this in there. We got them all cleaned up. So we're just going to cut them like this. Cut them like that. Throw them in there. We got a ton of them. I think I'm going to save this one and probably, I don't know, either bake it or chop it up for stir fry. So I'm not going to cook this, do this great big one or this great big one. They're perfect for chopping up for stir fries and stuff like that. Okay, this is a good one. Slice them like that. Just want to get them big enough so when you fry them, that it cooks all through. You got to clean some of them up. See, this one has a little black thing in here, so I want to take that out of there. It won't hurt you. It's just forest dirt. But I'd rather not eat it. I'll just slice it right like that. Throw it in there. Now when they're split like this, just go ahead and by hand take them apart and just clean that little dirt off in there. Because you can't really wash it out of them. You got to cut it out. This is good enough. So I'm going to cut them down here like that. That's a good one to fry right there. That'll be a tasty one. Well, here's a beauty. Oh yeah. I'm excited. I haven't had these for like 11 years. I'd like to give a special thanks to my sister for telling me where her spot was. Like I said, I haven't been around for a while to explore the woods enough to find all these spots. Her husband, my brother-in-law Matt, told me where to go. See, one like that, just go ahead and throw the whole thing in there. Well, I'm going to say, the stuff I'm throwing over here, these bits and pieces, they're not exactly bad. I'm going to take them and cut them up, and put them in a meatloaf or something like that. Who knows? Gotta have a good sharp knife for this too. Ones like this, I normally save for like spaghettis and soups and stuff like that. In fact, it's too small to fry, so I'm not even going to use them. There's a nice one. We'll cut off this black right here. And cut that off. Let me see here. Cut it right down like that. That's good. I'm going to save the rest for something else. I'll use that one. That's good. Now we're going to save these, like I said. We'll chop them all up. These are great for stir fries. God, that's a beauty. Look at that. That probably weighs a ½ pound. See the meat, how clean and white it is? That's what you want. It's a nice one. Okay, so now that I got my mushrooms ready, I did a whole bunch of them before Mary started filming this, so you wouldn't get bored. There's a nice little button right there. Save that too. There's so many different things you can do with these. We're actually talking about getting a dehydrator. How do you like my bowl? I took my dog's food dish, used it. Give it better flavor that way. So here's what we got. Oh, look at this one that was hiding down here. Oh my gosh. That was underneath the bowl. This is a beauty too. Now, unless you know what you're doing, I don't suggest just going out in the woods and picking these. There are some that are similar. But once you know your chanterelle, it is no problem. I mean, easiest mushroom to pick. Okay, we're gonna get back to you. I'm gonna pull out some flour and some little bit of spices. Then I'll show you how we cook them. Stay tuned. SurvivalistUnite.com. Okay, guys, now it's time for you to witness some good old hillbilly country cooking. We got 3 eggs, and those eggs are fresh right out the chicken's butt. We're gonna stir it all up. See that? Then I'm gonna put some of this dragon soy sauce in it. Give it just a little spice. Just about this much. Okay? You don't need that no more. Stir it up. We're going to stir it one more time. We're just going to stir it up and let it marry with the eggs while we get ready to do this. This is what we're going to roll them in. A little bit all-purpose flour. There we go. Let me get rid of this, get it out of the way. I've got limited space here. Alright. I'm going to put a little adobo in it. My friends in Hawaii introduced me to adobo. I've been hooked on it ever since. So we're going to sprinkle that in there. Hold on a minute. It's stuck in the bottom. There. Okay, we're going to sprinkle that in there. I'm going to use plenty of it. There it is. Some black pepper. You don't get no fancier than this. See that? Fresh cracked pepper. Don't want to use too much. We already used the adobo, putting that back. Then all seasonal, some garlic. Okay. Now, I'm not going to use cream. I'm going to use this almond milk. Never done this before, but with country cooking, you're always experimenting. There. All right, I've been letting this pan get hot. Putting some of this olive oil in there. Should be smoking hot right now. I'm going to use plenty of this. Oh yeah, that's hot. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. Before you start, you want to make sure you have your spatula and a nice clean fork. We're going to stir this up a little bit. Then I'm going to start frying. Now, after we're done frying, then I'm going to make the sauce. Okay, so we're going to take this, let's put it in here, dip it in here, and go back to here. Alright? And one more time in here. I'm going to put it in the flour. Oh yeah. Drop it in here. You hear that? That's the sound of goodness. Dip it in here. Dip it in here. Dip it back in here. Dip it back in here. Throw it in there. You know, there's nothing better than cooking something that you actually went out and got, all from nature. You know, when you're shopping in God's kitchen, it seems like it always tastes better. Well, you want to make sure you get this stuff in the fins. There we go. Put it in there like that. Oh, I'm going to get this one done. There we go, I'll bend it. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start cooking these now. We're going to shut her down, and I'll bring you back when we got a big plate of these cooked, and we're ready to make the sauce. Sauce is a simple sauce. I think you'll all enjoy it. You like looking at the frying pan, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Take a look. It's like making fried catfish. Trout, whatever, same way. So I'm going to flip them over here. Put this one in first. I'll flip it first. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Like my buddy Willie Charles says, make you want to slap your mama.
Smells good.
So, let me get busy here. I'll get these done just as fast as possible. And too bad there wasn't a scratch and sniff on there, because this really smells good. So guys, Survivals Unite, signing out again. We'll be right back with the sauce. Thank you.